All right, what's up? So, firstly, I gotta say sorry that I even have to do this right now. But goodness, this is going way too far. Like, way too far. Like, literally, here I am minding my own business as usual. And guess what? Yet again, some motherfucker is out trying to start drama again. Again. Like, I'm over here not doing anything, not bothering anybody, but here is somebody trying to drag my name through the mud once again. And it's if you can see this guy right here, apparently this is the guy who's just basically been on my dick and just won't leave me alone like a fucking stalker. So yes, I am annoyed, and we are gonna go through all of these facts, and I'm gonna show you guys everything because apparently I am just extorting people and stealing and a scam artist. But we about to go over all of that. So firstly, I just need to get out and say all of the things that I be saying, all the information that I be putting out, all of the videos that I be putting out, all of the stuff that people ignore, the stuff that you don't care about because you just want to see the gameplays and stuff like that. When you don't pay attention and listen to the things that I be telling you. So it's easy for someone to overlook this information, right? And if you don't care, you ignore it, it's only going to hurt you on the end. Because, for example, in any situation like this, especially dealing with anything like YouTube, whatever money's involved, you should be attentive to that. You should be paying attention. You should be aware of where your money is going, etc. So, obviously, normally I would just ignore it, leave it alone. But that's what I always do. I always ignore it and leave it alone, like everybody say. But then that is affecting me as a content creator. I'm trying to grow. I'm working hard, etc. But people consistently are trying to fucking bring you down because they're lame as fuck, like this fucking guy. And we're about to get on the subject of all of this. So all of this, here I am minding my own business, and then oh my gosh, let me see, let me make sure I zoom it in. People are just talking about. I was streaming the other day, right? And then they're over here talking about something on Mugengill. Once again, of course, that place is pretty much notorious for people being shitbags. All right, and normally at first when I was starting this, I was thinking like, man, somebody needs to show that place specifically, but it's not that place specifically. There are certain individuals who are just toxic as fuck. And we are going to go over each of those things. And I'm going to show you facts and evidence of everything that I'm saying. So I'm going to support everything that I'm saying versus just making a fucking accusation and a claim with no evidence to support it. You know what I mean? Because if you're only seeing one side of it, you're only going to hear what you see, what you believe. You know what I mean? And then those same guys, the same guys, a handful of guys, are the first to try to jump on and say something. So I don't even use that place anymore because that's why nobody uses that place anymore. Because people like that, people fucking ruin the fun and they just want to be fucking jackasses. But we just looked at that guy. I can understand why he mad. He ugly as fuck. But anyway, I don't want to get too personal. But this dude has just been like a stalker, seriously. And it's crazy. Because this all started from 8 months ago. Okay, so like I said, I was minding my own business because I was streaming like you guys saw. And then these guys are talking about this. I'm like, what's going on? What are you guys talking about? You know what I mean? And of course, to not much of a surprise, so let me see the post because remember 8 months ago, right? The whole hard drive thing. So it's like basically I was lying to people about that situation, right? So this is what I mean when I was saying before. You have to be watching and listening to all the things I was saying, all the posts I was making, all the videos I was making, all the things I was talking about. Because if you do not listen to that stuff, you're missing all of everything. So how are you gonna know anything? Because you guys only care about the gameplay and stuff like that, the videos you see. This is how I get in situations like that because you guys are not mindful, you're not paying attention. You have to pay attention. All right. And this is exactly why, you know, I be making sure that I be setting my tracks and laying it. Right. So, like I said, let's go to the post in question. So, remember the hard drive crash. Everybody remember that because I was posting about it nonstop. I was showing you guys the conversations that I was having with the people. If you were in the Discord at that time, I was showing you guys everything, play by play. Tell me that I didn't. If you were there, you know I was. For anyone who wasn't there, that there is no evidence. What the fuck are they talking about? They just talking shit, right? Let me see. Where's that post at? Remember this? Okay, can you see it on the screen? Remember this? How I had started the fundraiser because people were like, man, you should start a fundraiser to get that hard drive back. Here is the thing. They sent me from Best Buy. Here it is. Dang, but I guess I need the I guess I need the like they didn't give me a receipt or anything because basically what happened was they call you and they call you back and then they give you an estimate. They tell you how much after you send it in because after I already sent it in, after I told you guys about that, I already sent it in. And then the lady told me, "Oh, well, it's gonna cost this much." Like I don't know all the specifics of how this stuff works. She said, "Oh, they're gonna take you to some room and try to do this and that, and it's gonna cost this amount." And I told her like, "Oh, I can't pay that." And I was like, "Can you give me a little bit more time?" So then she gave me until like next Thursday. I don't remember what day it was. She gave me a little bit of time to see if I could raise the money. That's when people were suggesting me, why don't you use this? And that's when I tried it, right? So here is the first thing. I'm extorting people with this stuff. Like I'm lying to you. I'm stealing your money. You know what I mean? So that's the thing. So based on this, everybody who was around at that time, all of you guys who, like I said, you were there, you already know that that's not the case. So, do I need to go to the conversations of me talking to people about what happened after that? Like, you know what I mean? Like, I don't want to put other people on blast, but I kind of already am. Sorry, but the conversations are there. I have all of this stuff. Just ask. You know, nobody's coming up and asking. But like I said, I was already showing you guys all of this stuff. I was already showing everybody everything. Okay, so next thing, basically, I didn't get enough money to get the hard drive. So during that period, go back and look at that time period. I was not putting out any videos. I was not able to do anything. I stopped for a little while, right? And then I was like, whatever, I guess, whatever. Then I just started to redo everything to the point that we are at right now. Started over. I lost all of that stuff. I lost all of that stuff. And here we are. We started over. Okay, so that is, let's just go beyond that. I was not able to recover the drive, and then the person that I sent the drive to after that basically told me that he could give me a better deal. And this happened while I was streaming. Right, he hit me up and said, "Hey, send me the drive, blah blah blah." And then I sent it to him, and then he was telling me, "Oh, that's too cheap, whatever." I mean, he said that's expensive, blah blah. He could probably do it for cheaper. And then once he got it, he told me the same thing. Like it's probably gonna be way more than I thought it was originally, around that same type of money. Because you can look it up right now. Data recovery, the drive was damaged. It was physically damaged. It was opened, and it needed to whatever they call it when they put it in a room. When you guys, if you know about this stuff, you already know what it is. I don't know the specifics. All I knew is they told me that amount, and that's how much I put on there for the GoFund, right? And obviously, I did not reach that amount, so I just gave up and just started doing. I just started over again. So let me go to the next thing. So I'm gonna actually go to the post as well. Let me see here. Where is it? No, that dude's fucking ugly as fuck. But people want to fucking put me on blast and try to, this is messing with me. You know what I mean? So now it is personal. You guys don't be seeing me do this stuff like that. And we're not gonna go. At first, I was just gonna go back like, because people basically have this misconception of how I am. But once you guys go and look at how people were or how they are on this forum, you guys probably were a part of this forum as well, but you don't really use it. But you already know how the people are here. Like I'm an asshole because motherfuckers is talking any kind of way to people. They don't give a fuck. And the moment you say something back, the people who run it, if they don't like you, then they not siding with you. So it's okay. And the moment you say some shit, then oh, you're the problem. Facts. 100%. Many of you can vouch for that. You already know how it is. But anyways, let me fucking go to that shit real quick. Yeah, but that's why everybody stopped using that place. Cause people is just phony as fuck. Like literally phony. But here we go. Let me go back to this right here. So look, here we go. Remember this. 8 months ago. Look, first I'm gonna say 8 months ago, this guy was so bored with nothing else to do. But look at him. You saw how he looked. I get it. I see. I understand why. 8 months ago, let me zoom this in. 8 months ago. Remember when I did that 8 months ago? So look, like again, I'm saying 8 months ago. Let me see. Okay, so the people here, let me see here. Yeah, some people had donated towards that, and then like I said, we were not able to meet that goal. So with what I did with that money, as everything that goes into what I be doing, one, as a content creator, I am entitled to that. If people want to donate to me, it's not illegal. I'm not selling anybody anything. Never once have I sold anyone anything. And we're gonna look at my Patreon. You see, I got it open right here. We're gonna take a look at it because people do not listen, and that's what I'm telling you. That's how stuff like this happens. So here we go. Like I said, 8 months ago, this dude, no fucking life, no life. 8 months ago, went back to try to pull some bullshit on me. Like literally, 8 months ago. That's literally all I should have to say in this conversation. Tries to go back eight. Like that means that as many posts I be putting on the community post, this guy literally went down to my thing and scrolled down all the way down to try to find something. Like, is that not obsessive? And on the forum, if you want to do your research on that part as well, just look up this guy. Like he's whenever I used to when I was active on here, he was always posting everywhere I was posting. And there's a few guys who are like that. They're just probably looking just like him, fucking hateful. I don't know. He could be racist. Actually, I know for sure this guy is racist. And I was gonna say his real name, and I may because I'm on camera. I'm showing people my face, and people are trying to out here trying to, you know what I mean, sabotage what I'm trying to do. So yes, it is fair. It is fair game, right? So motherfuckers want to try to put people on blast, then hey, you got to be prepared for the reaction. So, anyways, like I said, 8 months ago, 8 months ago. So first, let's take a break real quick because let's look at what my Patreon says. Okay, so I gotta freaking find the other thing too because it specifically says what I be telling people over and over and over. Like you are not paying for anything. You know what I mean? Like this is not something you pay for. I always say it's free, it's free, it's free. Do I not always say that? And the people who are in the Discord, okay, I'm going to explain my reward system, how I did, and I'm going to explain why I did that as well, so you can understand what I why I made that change. But I also explained it on here too. But again, people do not look at this. You don't follow everything. You know what I mean? But that's on you. That's your responsibility to follow everything. I shouldn't have to say something every single day because you don't fucking pay attention. You know what I mean? I put the information out there for you. It's up to you if you want to follow or not. If you don't know what you're talking about, then shut the fuck up. You don't know what you're talking about. But okay, dang, how do I get to my profile? Yeah, Mari calling me right now. Hold up. Sorry, baby. But like I was saying, man, I did not want to do this because obviously I do not be trying to do this type of thing. You already know. I just be freaking trying to focus on getting my stuff done. Um, I'm sorry here. I don't know how to get to my profile. Um, Jeez. Okay, hello 2D4ever fans, I'm D. Ideally, I would like to dedicate more time to doing what I love. This is why you would support me. As any YouTube content creator, this is why you support me. Please understand that you are not paying for a product. I generally make concept gameplay videos strictly for entertainment purposes. I am likely to try out multiple avenues in the future, and I only ask for your patient support as both viewers and friends. Thank you. You are not paying for a product. You are not paying for a product. This whole thing about fucking putting shit behind a paywall, do we have to go down my community tab to show you guys how many times? Okay, look, listen, just listen to me, hear me out. How many times, one, have you guys downloaded something from me when you listened to me and you knew where it was and how to get it? All you had to do was listen to. I even made a video about it. How do you get this stuff and download it? All you have to do, I put this stuff out numerous times. I put out numerous versions, numerous builds. People have this impression that I've been a private creator this whole time and I've never released anything. For those who actually listen and pay attention, numerous versions, more than I could count on my hand. You guys, even when you had to join the Discord, so what? That is not a paywall. You are having to do something for me to help support me. Okay, that's how I'm looking at it. It's so hard for you to go and do this to get a link for something. That's all you had to do, right? Until recently, here's what I did as a content creator. Because I was doing all of this work, and we're gonna get back to specifically what work I'm doing, because it was said that I don't do anything. I just freaking just copy and paste everything. I just, you know what I mean? So we're gonna go over that, okay, in a second. But you are not paying for anything. Never have I made a sale. And let me see. I gotta look at the reward thing too, because I'll explain that. So this, I basically copy and pasted this from somebody. So yeah, that's my fault. But I said I copy and pasted it, but still, it doesn't matter. Downloadable content, season pass, early access. So everybody who is in the Discord, what did I tell you? None of this is for sale. You don't have to pay for anything. The benefit of people supporting me on Discord is they get early access to betas and things like that. You get early access. You get it before everybody else. What did I say? And tell me online in the comments if you were actually there. Everybody gets everything. Nobody had to pay to specifically get anything, but it was based on when the work was done. Basically, those who did support me, they got it earlier than everybody else, basically. But everybody else, as with this entire project, eventually when it was finished, everybody would get it. It was never a Patreon only game, a Discord only game. The whole idea and purpose behind the Discord and closing it like I did was so only people who really wanted to work on the game, we could have a serious group. Did I not say that? Did that Was that not clear? Was there any point that this was not clear? Before this, about this same time period, everybody had access to everything. Everybody was able to go there for free with not spending a cent and download and get everything. Never, never did I tell anybody to pay me for this. I'm selling this. Yet on this post, we're looking at this, right? Okay, and then wow, okay. Well, anyways, that we got that cleared up. Like I said, you guys who are actually there, and hopefully you can back me up and support what I'm saying by this, because all I have is you. Those of you who actually pay attention, you know what I said about this stuff specifically. And again, I said it was my fault for just copy and pasting this, but I just never went to edit it, whatever. But anyways, the whole thing about this is, let me just go to this video. So the whole thing of why I need money for this is, for one, as a content creator. Hold up. Make sure I'm putting this back. My bad. For one, as a content creator, obviously to be able to put time in to do this stuff, right? The whole thing, because I put so much time into it, you guys see it in the streams. For those of you who watch, 80% don't. For those of you who watch, can actually see me doing the work, which is proof, visual proof of me doing something. Visual proof. Yet I absolutely do nothing. Right. And I'm stealing somebody else's work. And I'm not crediting people. And we're definitely going to go back on that, because people could just say shit and not back it up. And people who are already hateful and spiteful towards me are going to egg it on, like we will. Like you guys can see if you look at this post. I'm going to put it in the description, and I'm going to put every motherfucker's information in this description so you can see them and you can follow it and read it and check it yourself. Everything I'm saying. So y'all want to come at me? I'm about to fucking come right back at you and put you on blast your whole life if I have to. You know what I mean? Because this is messing with my life. So you should, you know what I mean? It's fair, right? But anyways, you know what I mean? Obviously, the goal behind all of this is to get the custom moves and all of that. Here in this video, and everybody else, like I said, you're only going to know this stuff if you follow it. You should be attentive. You should be understanding everything that I be saying. You should be listening to everything I say. That way, you are not going to be getting cheated or scammed. You know what I mean? Because I'm scamming everybody right now. You know what I mean? Because here I am. Okay, this is just one video. Like I said, you guys have seen it yourself. You've seen it in the videos. I pay for this stuff. I pay for this stuff out of pocket. My own money. I pay for various things. I hire people to make logos. I hire people to do various things. So in addition to being a content creator and getting the support that way, I also pay for this shit out of pocket. Proof. You can see the visual proof. If there was nothing to show for it, then there would be fishy, right? Then it would be shady. If there was no evidence of anything evolving or anything happening, that's when you can feel that way. But tell me, y'all, is that the case? Do you not see me fucking working on this shit all the fucking time? Do you not see me coming up with new stuff all the time? New stuff that you never seen before. The new porches and stuff like that. That is the proof. If you still did not understand, that stuff is not free. I am paying somebody to make that stuff, right? Okay, so look, let's go to this. So again, I'm just gonna go through it, whatever, really quick, whatever. You guys should watch this video yourself. But anyways, I was basically showing you like an example of something that I used on the side for the project. Because look, Patreon is not exclusive to me having to only put it towards this stuff. Yes, I understand that. But look, even while saying that, everybody who actually pays attention, you guys already know what it goes to. I fucking put more into this than I put into my own fucking life and my own health. Like my own girlfriend can vouch for that. Many of you who've been following me since the beginning can vouch for that. So example, like I said, you can see some of the sprites here. In the first, when I first started again, I did have it like that. And if you see here, let me see. At first I was putting it on here, like on the Patreon, like the stuff I was paying for, like the sprites and stuff. And if you actually go on here and look, you can see the stuff. You know what I mean? Here is the proof. You know what I mean? But I'm scamming people and just fucking, you know what I mean? I'm lying and I'm actually not doing anything to advance this stuff. But tell me, what am I doing every other day? I'm fucking advancing this shit. That's what I'm doing. Here I am paying for this stuff for myself and nobody supporting me. So I got the crazy idea to try to do something about that so people could actually be able to support me in doing this. Okay, so that's my thing. If you have seen no visual proof of advancements or any work being done, that's when you can make those kind of accusations. But here people are trying to tarnish my reputation. You know what I mean? Because I'm putting my face and stuff out here on the internet. Stuff like that can affect me in the long run. I'm over here trying to do something productive with myself. You know what I mean? And here are guys like this ugly ass motherfucker over here trying to, sabotage. Basically, because he is a hater. You gotta go and look at this guy's shit. Look at his post history. He's a fucking asshole. He is scum, a shitty human being. Go look for yourself, please, because I do not want to do this, but here I am having to do this because if I don't, I look like I'm guilty. You get what I mean? I don't want to have to do this. I want to have fun and be able to create content for everybody. So again, everybody already knows my goal with this. I'm trying to make a game. For those who know Mugen, I'm trying to make a full game. So I've already got a lot of hate from people because they're mad that I want to make a full game and not do individual releases so they can have it right away. That's how I got a lot of stigma from that place because people are so fucking impatient. They don't care about your life. They just want you to continuously work for them. And the moment you say something that go against that, conflict of interest. And go look at my post history. You will see me getting a lot of trouble over there because I'm checking people on their conflict of interest. Please, you have to go and look at this stuff. You have to go and look at this. I'm not saying I've never said anything or never did any shit, but I know why I did it because, and I know some same people who have been in the same situation with that place with those specific individuals. I don't want to say that whole place is like that. Not everybody is like that. Back then I did think it was like that. And, I wanted to make everybody look bad over there, but it's not like that. It is specific individuals. Specific individuals. And as much as I want to go over some individuals like that, I'm not going to do that. But you guys can go and look at it for yourself. You could go see how when I say something, this specific guy is always coming to say something to fucking talk shit or some trash talk, whatever. Minding my own business, not doing shit. Fucking haters. You guys have to go and look at that shit yourself. And then there was another video that I made on here. It was called freaking propaganda. Okay, it was called Mugen and Propaganda. So, for example, like I said, I just got to mention, I'm sorry, how the dude put a Steve Urkel avatar or whatever and glasses because I was black and have glasses, and that was not racist. And then you see that video and all these people are like, yeah, man, I don't like that guy. But again, that's not racist, and people are supporting that. That is fucking propaganda. That's no different than putting Jewish people as big noses and stuff like that we learned about in class. You know what I mean? What's different about that? And then, like I said, propaganda. I'm not gonna go too much in depth with this, but if you guys want to go look into yourself everything that I'm saying. I go over it, and I've made videos like this before. Just like the videos that I've made with me just talking about real stuff, whatever the real talk videos, people do not watch those. So of course they don't know what I'm talking about. So just like this dude who basically did the same thing before, was talking all kinds of shit or whatever. I went over it and put this in a video because what I do is just like, you know what I mean? I'm over here not trying to start drama, you know what I mean? I'm over here minding my own business, whatever. Yet people keep trying to call me out, you know what I mean? And if I don't retaliate, then it looks like I'm actually, I actually did the stuff. But now, no, I'm not gonna keep on doing that because this is affecting my money. Yes, as a content creator, this is affecting me, my growth. You know what I mean? I don't need that kind of thing. So on this video, I guess I was just gonna show you. There was a specific thing, like a popular creator that you guys know. I don't. You guys can watch this video. It's called Mugen Propaganda. But I just want to show you guys an example of something in here. So I think here I was talking about that same video. So look at the. Let me see. You guys can see this close up. Okay, well, anyways, look at this. So, for example, yes, the Infinite, for example, I got dudes like here saying this. Damn, I'm just not finding about the shit, the bullshit this guy has been on. Yet you fucking in my comments talking about, oh man, it's so cool. How can I help you? Blah blah. That is fucking phony as fuck. And there is another guy over here. Let me see. This dude, Vin. I remember this dude. He asked me to make my new characters in the style I previously used. I know the reason now. They were pretty similar to Pasta. Well, to spot the attitude and lack of credit to creators, I have to say for a compilation, it doesn't seem like a quite. Oh, okay. Well, anyways, let me see. Let me go to my message. Oh, I gotta fucking log on to this place. God damn. But I'm gonna go. Actually, no. I put it in the video. So let me go back to that video. So look, this is the type of thing that I mean. People say stuff on the internet, and this is what you see. If I had never made this video, how would you have ever seen the other side to it? So this guy said, I remember this dude. He asked me to make my new characters in the style I previously used. And now let's look at our messages to him. Question for you. The way I make my characters is this. Give them all the moves from every iteration ever. Because you have done so first in the past, how can I achieve the same thing without copying you? If I want the same desired effect. You just saw that message. He asked me if I could do this. This is Vin, a creator, also from Mugen Fighters Guild, who just said that. You see the proof. You see it right there. Did you just see what I asked him? And did you just see what he said in the comments? Do you see what I'm talking about? And if you don't say anything, it looks real. But I don't want to do this. This is not fun to me. This is very stressful that I actually have to make this video right now because people fucking out here trying to tarnish my name. That I actually have to do this right now. So yes, you see this dude, Vin, on some bullshit. Phony as fuck. Do you see that? Everybody can see the visual proof. He asked me to make some characters. When did I say that? When do you see me saying that? Where does it say that? Please, someone tell me. Okay, on to the next thing. So anyways, like I said, you guys know. Okay, let me see. So the whole thing with me doing the Patreon and stuff is, yes, to help me as a content creator, as a person, for yes, it's the same reason everybody else on YouTube does stuff. You know what I mean? And again, back to what I was saying about exclusive rewards. Yes, that is fair because not everybody is gonna get the fucking shit that I'm putting my time into. I'm not selling anybody anything. You just are able to be around and watch me put the stuff together. That is fair. That's legal. I looked it up. I'm not making a sale. I'm not selling anything. Everybody already has this stuff already if you paid attention and followed to it. If you didn't, that's fucking on you. That's your fault. That's your responsibility because you don't care to read or listen to the things that I say. So therefore, it looks like I'm withholding things or I'm not doing something. Everything that's in the Discord now, everybody should already have it right now because it's already been released multiple times over the entire, I don't know how many years I've been doing this stuff. I've been fucking constantly giving people shit and getting nothing out of it. I am paying out of pocket to try to make this game with all the characters, with all these characters, with all of their moves from all these games, updated sprites and everything. I can't afford it myself. I am so wrong for fucking creating a Patreon and stuff like that. People are donating to me if they choose. It's your choice. You need to pay attention to what I'm saying and what I'm doing. If you think I am scamming you, I am a scam artist. You fucking see the results. You see the results yourself. You see the proof. You see the new moves. You see the new sprites. You see the fucking new shit. If I were phony as fuck, you would not see any of that. Tell me I'm wrong. You can't, because the proof is right there. Okay, and another thing. This one isn't too long, but let me see. Let's go back to that post. Look at that fucking ugly ass motherfucker. So here's this guy's thing. Why does this? Well, he said he's basically saying that I'm just copying somebody's stuff like this and not crediting them. Okay, so let's look at this part right here. Let me make sure it's on the screen so you guys can see it. Ryo here. So basically, he's saying that I just copied someone else's hitboxes, and I have used hitboxes like that. But here is the important part. Now listen to me. Ryo here does the proper thing. His boxes reused. Forget his probably Ryo is just somebody else's. According to the def, it's Crazy Koopas. That's what CK is. Though I do not have it to compare against. So how are you making a claim, but you are not fucking backing up and supporting what you're saying? Right there, that's already a flaw in your argument. I do not have it to compare against. But here's the kicker. According to the def, now let's look at some of the defs. And for example, I also saw like Terry on here. Okay, and Wars the because hold up, and it says like why? Because the CN data is straight up from Warasaki. So I am not crediting people. Okay, let's look right here. Make sure you guys see this. What does that say? What name does that say right there? What name does that say? What name does that say? And again, what name does that say? What? Where is the credit not being? So because look here it is, and it goes back to what I was saying too. The first person to do anything, they are the only ones who can do it in this type of thing. That's how people like that are. So say if two people, I'm just saying in a situation where if everyone is trying to reference source material, how do you know which is real and what's not if you're everybody referencing the same source? What kind of argument is that? And here's the thing about stealing content. All of this stuff is fucking property of who? SNK, Capcom. That's the author. Everybody, everything I do is an edit to their stuff. They own it. It's their data. It's their hitboxes. All of that stuff. At which point does anyone have the right to put their name there and say they did that shit? Right? Because I'll be fucking putting a lot of work into this shit, and I still don't put my name on there. If you guys have seen, again, go to the forum. I was getting into an argument with somebody because people would download the shit I do and add my name to it, and then so motherfuckers like that can go and say like, "Oh, I'm taking credit for it." And I fucking was getting so upset because this guy Gooey was just fucking trying to put my name on everything. Well, he was doing it more so to try to get people to see like as if he was actually doing anything. That's a fucking no shit motherfucker who don't do shit. That's the kind of thing that you should really be looking into and seeing what's exactly happening, what's going on, what's being changed. But here's the thing. So many people are doing this kind of stuff, but why is this guy specifically looking into my shit from 8 months ago, starting from there to try to do something like that? Bored as fuck, like I said. But this should make you guys go and look through everybody's shit and see everybody's stuff, right? Because not everyone is looking at this stuff, right? Not everyone cares to look at this stuff. And people are saying, "Oh, you never credit anybody, this or that. There's no credits, whatever." But did you fucking look? Did you look? The same thing like that guy said, "Well, I don't have it right now in front of me to verify." And then if you guys look at that conversation, like I said, I'm gonna put it in the description. Look at everybody talking as if they fucking know and they didn't look at it. That's what those guys over there do. And literally on that post are all the fucking guys who fucking have had an issue with me. Those fucking guys are hoes. You guys are hoes. Like, you're fucking men. Get the fuck out my dick. Like, are you gay for me or something? Like, I don't get it. Like, and I'm glad that you're gonna be mad about this because I will fucking put all kinds of videos. Dang, I think Mari's here. Oh, hold up. Dang. But anyways, yes. No credit. Never credit anybody. Never credit anybody. Hold up. Give me a second. Jeez, my girlfriend. So I'm over here trying to have a moment. I'm over here ranting. But anyways, basically, people are trying to make the claim that I copy everybody and I don't credit anybody. So you just saw the proof right there, which is false. And again, what else do I need to say about that? You should fucking go through and look at stuff like that. People are out here, like I said, trying to fucking sabotage you. Sabotage. What else did I want to say? Um, I definitely think you guys should go and look through all the videos I made about this stuff. All the videos of me not playing and when I'm talking about this stuff, just like this video, people will not watch it. It's not gonna get a lot of views. But there are people out here trying to fucking do this to people and nobody's gonna say anything about it. And just looking at this message right here from this guy, this is like a respected creator. People like this guy. Yet look at this fucking fake ass phony. How are you gonna tell me that that's not phony? To say one thing and completely go on the internet and say something else. And I do have more conversations of people doing this same type of shit. Do you guys want me to go through it and put them on blast too? So you can see conversations of people, hey, how you doing, man? I love your stuff, blah blah blah. Can you send me this so I could download this, blah blah blah. Or can you make this, blah blah blah. Nah, I don't want to make that. Okay, I say no. Oh, so you're a fucking asshole, blah blah, you're this and that. And then they become one of those guys who fucking are steady following me around, checking out everything that I'm doing, following up with me, like this guy, following up with me, checking up on things that I'm doing. I've put so many posts on the community post. This guy literally was out fishing for something to try to talk shit about. I just want you to take that away from this. That this guy, look at this guy. Look at him. Look at him. Everybody can sit here and understand why this guy will be mad. You know what I mean? Wait, hold on one second. Just look at him. Ugly as fuck. So yes, I am definitely trying to fucking make you mad. And I already know I will succeed because you about to be mad as fuck when you see this shit. And good. So this dude's name again is Jesus Zilla. You can find him on Twitter, Facebook, whatever. You guys should definitely look him up. And again, look at his post history. Look at the stuff that he says and look how he talks to people, right? And you can also do some research on me, like I said. You guys should. But when you do it, hear me out. What I'm saying right here. Everything that I do, everything that I say, 9 times out of 10 has been retaliation for. Let me go down a list of things that I do. When someone is talking shit about someone, I say something about it. When it's not my place to say, I try to white knight somebody who's obviously blatantly being picked on, getting talked shit about. That's what I do. I come in, it's not my place to say, but I'm like, why the fuck are you talking shit about him? So what? Like, why aren't you helping him? Whatever. That's the type of thing I do. Mostly that when people are basically being entitled, and when I say this, I mean, so there was a situation where somebody was literally on the forum talking about their health issues and stuff like that. And then I'm like, man, you should just take a break. You know what I mean? Find some hobbies, take some time away from this. And then there's this dude named Yuga something comes in and like, man, why are you always trying to preach whatever? Just let him, like, basically conflict of interest. Go look it up if you don't know. Is fucking getting upset because I'm telling somebody to rest and take a break from this stuff if they need to. Because he wants this person to stay around so they can keep making stuff for them. They don't give a fuck about him. They just want him to keep making shit for their benefit. So, like I said, when you go look through the shit that I'm talking about, you will see exactly what I'm talking about. And I apologize so much, but I just want to say it is not that forum. Don't be mad at that forum as a whole. You got to start looking at it and seeing that it's specific individuals. It is not the whole place, specific individuals. And again, I could go back to that same post and show you people who used to be friends with me or interested in being friends with me, and similar things happen. Once I fucking remove them, they're like, oh, they're fucking suddenly fucking hating and shit like that. And they add to what I was saying before, that fucking falsifying and putting out that false information. People are misinformed. You're not putting all the facts in. So right there, again, look at that post right there at the point that that guy said, but I didn't have it there to look at. Obviously, this is like, I'm just saying, literally, if this were in court, how would that look in court? Well, this is what I'm saying. I don't have the evidence for it, but but even then, that whole argument about not getting credit, yet the credit is there. Yet there's a whole argument for it. Like, oh, I never do this and that. People are fucking digging up old ass shit from how many years ago and trying to talk shit. Like, this whole thing started from 8 months ago. 8 months ago. 8 months ago. Look at this guy again. This guy, 8 months ago, had nothing better to do. Probably just jacking off in that room all day. Nothing else to do. And the benefit of me doing this right now, and I'm sorry to say, like I said, I do not want to bring you this type of content. You know what I mean? And any questions you have for me specifically, come talk to me. We can't. People have been telling me to do a podcast rather than saying things over the internet, whatever. Like, I don't care if haters come in the comments. I'm not about to do that. We gonna get live on camera and talk about that shit. If you a real man, if you're a real man, we gonna do this voice verbally, and then I'm gonna challenge you, everything you say, and we gonna see the proof of that. So, other than that, like I said, I apologize so much. One, to Mugen Fighters Guild. I'm not trying to bring you guys any drama. Many people there have actually been supportive to me during my time there. But of course, nobody really is going to say anything openly in the public because they don't want to get involved, you know? So that's just how that goes. Nobody is going to say anything. So I just have to do this. So I'm sorry for you guys that I mean to cause any trouble for you or anything like that. And if I did not give you enough supporting evidence, like I said, ask me and I will show you. I will show you the receipts for everything that I'm paying for. The people that I'm hiring, they could tell you. They could comment on this. I don't know if they will, but like I said, if you feel as though I'm scamming you, if you feel as though I'm lying to you, if you feel as though I have tried to sell you something, because especially the thing in the Discord, for everybody who's been in there, most of you have, you were before. What did I say? Everybody gets everything. To be fair, some people just get it earlier. That is fucking not a sale. That is time that I'm putting in to do this stuff in which I can get something from. I don't have to do any of this. And people can look at it as if I'm not doing anything. Yet you guys see the streams. You have seen it. You have seen it yourself. Yet I'm not doing anything. Yet I don't do anything. Right. Because I use or reference someone's hitboxes or whatever. Yet the credit is there. But like I said, people are saying like this. If I did not make this video, you would not know about anything I'm saying. And I hate to make videos like this because this is not what I want to do with my time. Oh, I thought that was a spider. Oh, something just hit my leg. But yeah, this is not what I wake up every morning to do because I have a life. You know, I have a life, unlike some people. So yes, I'm sorry for you guys that you got to see stuff like this. But again, you as an individual should be attentive. You should be paying attention. You should be paying attention to everything that I say. Never once. Every time people are saying, how much is this game? I say, it's not for sale. Look in the recent comments. Somebody was just saying, I will pay for this. And I say, patience is free. Because ultimately, everything that I'm trying to do, whether it's in the Discord or not, I am trying to make a game that would eventually be for everybody. Have I not always said that over and 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 over again? When have I ever said, oh, this is private? When have I not told everyone specifically that if you're not putting in for this, like if you're not supporting in any kind of way, you don't need to be here? That's what I've been telling everybody. So we can specifically have people who are serious about making this happen. Is that wrong of me to do that? After, like I said, all of this stuff has already been released. You should already have it right now. If you don't and you're watching this video, that's because you don't watch every video. You don't listen to the things I say. You don't give a fuck. You don't look at the community tab. You don't look at all the posts I put out. That's on you. That's your fault. That's you. That's on you. That's not on me. It's not my responsibility to keep reminding you every day. You know what I mean? If you don't pay attention, if you don't follow, it's on you. You gotta fucking take responsibility. And literally, like, we could do this all day about stuff like this. Yeah, someone's trying to put me on blast like that. But what about everybody else? So now I feel like it would be fair to go through everybody's shit and start checking through that shit and seeing that. Like, and if you really look at it, like I said, SNK Capcom, they own all of this shit, right? They own all of this. They own all of it. They should be the ones saying this, not some guy who's a professional at copying data. You're the same. You're doing the same shit. You're stealing from them and claiming it as your own. What is the difference in that? It's a fucking big hypocritical thing for anybody to say that shit. That's why before in the past, people would try to put us down by telling us, oh, it's just an edit, or it's just an edit. Everything is an edit if it's not an original character, if it's not an original source. That's why I don't put my name on any of that shit. You won't see it because I did not put it myself. Someone else will do it. Like I told you about that dude who was trying to basically get up off using my name. Stuff like that. And again, like I said, the whole 2Dee4ever thing, I also want to mention this. There's this guy who got 17,000 subscribers, yet using 2Dee4ever in all of his videos as tags. You got way more subscribers than me. Then why the fuck are you using my tag to try to get, like, you know, some recognition through my name? People keep fucking adding my name to shit because I'm over here doing this work that's getting people's attention. And people are fucking hating on that. Hating so much. It's just fucking hating. And here I am, whether you like, you know, ultimately, I don't give a fuck whether you like me or not. You know what I mean? And what I mean by that is I care about the people who care about me. I'm not gonna fucking try to be fighting everybody on the internet who doesn't agree with me. You know, that's on you. But if you don't agree with me, you don't like me, then why the fuck are you watching me? Why the fuck are you subscribed to me? Why the fuck are you in my Discord? Like, this dude called me N-word, nigger. Yet he was on the Discord, Carlos. Yes, now putting you on blast. And other people who have been racist, you know what I mean? And said shit like that and done all kinds of stuff. Yet they're there following me, commenting on my stuff, subscribe to me. Someone please explain that to me. Because here I am separating myself. Okay, look, I'm separating myself from what I believe the issue, the toxic people. Just like all of you who have done the same, because that place is not looking too lively these days, right? You guys know what I'm talking about. You know what I mean? You've experienced it yourself. That's why even if you did not know what I'm saying, you already had your own experience, right? I feel like many of us have gone through the same thing. We know how it is, right? So I feel like it's fair for you guys to pay attention, man. You gotta pay attention to this stuff. You gotta listen. I'm sorry if it's boring to you, and I know you don't want to get caught up in any drama, and I'm sorry. You know, I apologize to you guys. I seriously apologize. Because look, do me a favor. Look at all of my streams. Look at the things that I be talking about. What am I talking about? I'm over here gushing over games and stuff. We're over here talking about fighting games and lore and stuff like that. Do you see me fucking just talking shit about people and shit like that? No, you don't. So you're going to tell me that I'm not genuine? That I'm not genuinely always talking about the same thing? We're always talking about the same thing. Games, etc. Fighting games, Capcom, SNK. Am I over here talking or worrying about what another man is doing? No, I'm not. You know I'm not. And I don't want to bring that focus to you. That's why I don't always say anything. But if I don't say anything, shit like this will come and bite me in the ass. Right? So again, I apologize for having to put this up here. But I am fucking tired of people like this. People will not leave me alone. Like, leave me alone. Even when I separate myself from a toxic environment, people are still fucking following me around trying to fucking fuck up my shit. You get what I'm saying? Do you understand how that can be frustrating? Like, I'm not doing anything to bother anyone. I'm doing everything the way I should be doing it. I'm doing it the right way. Even when I did reference anything or use anything, the credit is there. You just saw it. Actually go and look for yourself. And again, like I said, the whole argument with this guy, well, I see it here, but I don't have this right now to verify. What kind of shit is that? You saw the other thing about how the guy was talking. You guys see, this is how some of the people from there be. And this is how some of the people are. But this is what I'm telling you. People who are literally focusing on having these personal grudges and vendettas against people. Just go look at that post and look at these people. And then look at the post history of them talking to me. Fucking nothing better to do. Probably fat and ugly just like this motherfucker. You know what I mean? And again, you know, I'm even going to say right now, I apologize for saying all of this stuff about the people that I'm talking about right now. But you brought this on yourself. Here I am minding my own business, not trying to start drama with nobody. Yet motherfuckers keep trying to gun for me. Why? Because I'm fucking getting popular. People are looking at me. People are talking about me. Of course, motherfuckers are gonna hate, right? But I want you guys to see for yourself and pay attention and listen to the things I say so people like this can't fucking affect me. Because I could be losing supporters, right? Many people who join the Patreon, you guys see that amount, like I was just telling people in the Discord, because there I'll be revealing all kinds of personal information. Another reason why you can understand why I did the thing that I did, which is basically making dollar a month. MK Jake, you just canceled. Jay the Salty, you just canceled. Before, and yet you got all the rewards and left. So I'm the one being a phony and a fraud and I'm scamming people. Yeah, there's people out here who are doing that. And now I'm putting them on blast. But normally I just don't say anything about it. Right? Because I'm not making shit from this or YouTube or anything. And everything that I do get is going back into it. And if I was lying, you would not be seeing those new portraits. You would not be seeing those new sprites or anything. This is not what I'm about. I'm not about this drama. I do not live my life worrying about what another man is doing. And yet I got people checking up on me to see how I am. What's going on with me? What's new? What shit they could find to try to talk shit about. It's just ridiculous. And again, like I said, I know I probably pissed a lot of people off, but that's good. And if you want to say some shit about it, let's get on video. Let's get on podcasts. We don't need to do no fucking bullshit gossiping on the forum because y'all some hoes for that. And I'm sure they'll do it. But let's get on the podcast right now and talk. If you don't, then you're a pussy. Okay? Because if we really want to expose people and stuff like that, should we not doing it? Because yes, I am going to put it on this platform for everybody to see. So everybody can see who is really fucking bullshitting. Right? Because now people want to go and try to check up on me and try to expose me, yet you're not looking at all the facts. You don't have your information together. You know what I mean? You guys, it's on you guys for not watching all the videos and all of that. It's on you for not knowing, for not paying attention. But yes, god dang. Like, why should I have to do this? You know what I mean? Here I am just trying to do this for fun. And ultimately, I am doing this for everybody's sake. Whether you like it or not, you could be a hater. But again, like I said, if you a hater, then don't be anywhere around us. You know what I mean? We don't want you around. That's not us avoiding fucking, you know what I mean? That's not us trying to avoid anything as being guilty. That's us not fucking wanting to deal with any of that shit. That's why all the creators are gone. That's why things are feeling so dry and dead as they are now, because people like this. You guys need to see this for yourself, and you need to listen that people out here are like this, and nobody is saying anything to these people. That's why they can continuously get away with doing this kind of thing. And it's not fair. It is not fair, right? If you feel as though I say anything wrong, well, like I said, you guys already know my face. You know who is talking right now. I'm showing you the person who was saying this stuff, who started this from 8 months ago, because he basically was just tired of fucking jacking off in his room, wishing he had a girlfriend. So hey, that's what it is. So again, if you guys don't know, everything that I do is owned by Capcom or SNK. Therefore, me, one, not putting my name on any of the files, download it, look at it, check it yourself. Me, the author credits is there if I've used a small portrait from somebody. You know what I mean? Like, shit like that is like, really? Like, you're really trying to pick that kind of thing apart? Like, there is nothing being withheld from anybody. Everybody gets everything. All of this stuff, for the most part, that's been out in the videos, everybody has already. And again, like I said, if you don't, that's on you, because you were not listening, because you don't pay attention, because I'm not telling you every single day, here, download this. That's not my responsibility, right? People do clickbait tactics all the time, and you could even look at that as being a clickbait title. I mean, a clickbait thing. Yes, in order to get more people, to gather more people who are serious about making a game, I made it so you have to join Discord to get something. In the past, I used to put the link in the description all the time. For how many years did I do that? And guess what? Nobody reads the description. Look at the community tab, how I made that post about here's a link to the fan game in the description, and how many people are in the comments saying, where's the link? Do you guys see what I'm talking about? Please, please, I hope you can see what I'm saying. Because whatever the case may be, I'm not doing anything that isn't for everybody. I'm not selling anything. I give everybody everything, and I've always been like that. And you cannot fucking argue that because you know it's not true. So, yes, goodness gracious. But like I said, there's gonna be a follow up to this video because I'm sure these guys are gonna be talking shit, and I'm going to fucking put all of that shit on video just so you guys can see how it goes down. So right now, motherfuckers want to try to fuck with me. I'm about to fucking fight you back. So it's on at this point. So you know what I mean? Like, again, sorry for my viewers and stuff like that. I know some of you are not interested in this stuff, but I know some people like this drama, and that's what leads them. So that's why they need to fucking find shit like this so they can fucking try to pick it apart. You know what I mean? Where is everybody else fucking downloading everybody else's stuff and fucking checking for this stuff? You know what I mean? Like, why me specifically? You know what I mean? Like, I got these stalkers out here, and I need people to know about it so these guys can leave me the fuck alone. Do I need to get a fucking restraining order? Or I don't. I mean, I know it's not that type of thing, but it's the internet. Like, go get a fucking girlfriend. I mean, this guy probably can't, but still, you know what I mean? Like, what are these guys doing? Nothing. So I advise you guys to look at that stuff, and I'm gonna have some guests on next time, and we are going to go more in depth about this stuff, and I'm going to expose myself so you can see all of the stuff I'm saying. And again, it doesn't really matter about the fucking haters out there. They're gonna be hating, whatever. But hey, this is what we're gonna do from now on. We're gonna fucking talk about it and put it on video live for the world to see, so everybody can see that shit. They ain't go. I'm tired of this fucking gossiping. Grown ass men, grown ass men, grown men, grown ass men with nothing fucking better to do. Nothing better to do. You know, here I am. I'd rather dedicate my time to fucking creating and stuff, making new stuff, whatever the case may be. Like, oh, you stole this. Yeah, it's owned by SNK and Capcom. So all the fucking source accurate data that you got, you own it. It's yours. And then the whole argument about credit, but the credit is there, so I don't get it. What's the argument at that point? And guess what? These people don't know because they don't look and they don't care to know. They just want to start shit. So I'm basically telling you right now, everybody who says something right now, I am going to put it in the next video, and you are going to be put on blast. So I'm going to be putting your name on there and everything. So just be ready for that. And again, I'm sorry for you guys to have to do this kind of thing, but I'm fucking tired. You know what I mean? I got all this shit going on. I'm not getting a lot of support from Patreon and shit in the first place. Yet I'm over here paying for all of this shit to get made. You see what I'm saying? I need a way to help me do this. That's why I've been fucking pushing so hard for people to support me, so I can fucking do it. But yes, I'll be honest with you, it's making me not want to do it. Like, literally, before I was doing this, I was like, fuck it. And it's not this little thing, because like I said, this dude is just a hater. Just look at him again. Like, it's not this that makes me feel like that. It's just that people do not listen to me, and I have been getting fed up over that, because y'all do not be listening or paying attention. It's just so fucking annoying. But like I said, stick around for part 2 when we're going to go through that post again, and I'm gonna put and talk about everybody who said anything in that shit, and I'm gonna show you all my conversations I had with them, how they were before, and once I said something to them, how quickly they changed, and what specifically was said, and all of that. We putting everybody on fucking blast, so just get ready for it. I'll see you guys next time.